All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Back to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41.
15. Follow these two. Follow these two.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That's to the rookie out of Michigan State. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now it's Mahomes. On the screen, this is White. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Milton Williams making the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
A second down run by Pacheco. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by the veteran, Carlton Davis.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
The Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Buying some time right. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Attack, attack! Yellow, yellow! Attack, attack!
To the air on 3rd and long. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete from the contact.
It arrived as the ball did to break
Makes it
things up.
2nd and 10
So it'll be
at the
second down.
21-yard line.
Oh, with how well he's slinging it this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you
Yeah.
find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
A second down throw for Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Hey, 43, 40.
Third and long for him here. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here goes throw. Hey, what's that?
Right to the air with May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's caught for the first. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Henderson here from the gun. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here goes throw.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here goes throw.
From the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Here's the pistol snap to May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. Has some space inside the 15. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
It's Henderson on the give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. May now from the gun. Cut near the goal line. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here goes front.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. They've got a man in motion. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46. It's Pacheco again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. To the air, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. This is ahead for about 5. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here's Mahomes now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Duggar makes the play. And the Patriots take over on his 5th interception of the season.
At their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's made to the air. Henry on the catch. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Running for it with Stevenson. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Patriots punt team coming out for the former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
And 8 at the 17-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Mahomes escapes the pocket. And drop this down, right. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Getting out to trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second. The defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Kenny's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Yellow!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the 1st down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Brings it in at the 12. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
May on 1st and 10. He'll get this to Henry. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's May on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Henry. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Again, it's May. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, May. No left side cut by Douglas. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing again, it's May. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
It's fairly safe to say, as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. And off headed left. Henderson. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. May's going to take it himself. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
So now on fourth down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Borregales connects. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame. And for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 18. That's
43! 43!
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First and 10 now from the 46. Sticking with Henderson. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. The give inside to Stevenson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Patriots.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw for May. He has room past the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Henderson gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Borregales tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Chiefs 7.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
15.
Back to throw Mahomes. That's caught. He found some space. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Yellow. 15. Attack. Motion. Right side.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Yellow. Right side.
From the gun, a run for White. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Yellow. Right side.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Keep it rolling, man. Hey, what's that? Hey, Bo.
Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's May. He's got a man left. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk. and there was nearly room to add even more.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 now from the 46. May now from the gun. He finds Diggs right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They send Diggs in motion right. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down now, ball at the 33. They go play action. Here's May. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Back to the air. It's May. Brought in right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the draw, they give to Stevenson. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
All right, a couple of yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's May to the air. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. May. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
The Patriots field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yellow, attack!
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And gets a few on the plunge forward.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down now. They need 7.
Yellow, attack!
Now it's Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Yellow, attack!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Left side is caught by Rice. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Yellow, attack!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He finds space, middle of the field. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs come through to tie it in the 4th. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score, Chiefs 21, Patriots 20. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Operated from the gun. Here's May. He finds his running back, Henderson. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. A give left side to Stevenson. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Derek Nobby on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
May looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down. Looking to throw. Caught by his back, Gibson. And they bring him down around the 34.
Complete to Antonio Gibson. A gain of 6 yards.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Patriots down by only 1. Big moment here for Andres Borregales. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. On the screen, this is White. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, White. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and a similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Yellow.
He'll look to throw it. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
New set of downs from the 37. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Here he is to throw. And drop this down, White. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. This game now resting on the attempt from Harrison Butker. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. The kick is good. He got it. And when it mattered most, he got it. No miss this time. He wins this game. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.